College is definitely not necessary, like, at all. Zero, nothing.
You be on our episodes more than Owie.
Welcome to another episode of Straight Facts Only. It's yours truly. Today we're gonna talk about, is college necessary? Yo, we about to get into that right now. Yo, we have guests on the show today.
Okay, so after being in college for a semester, I don't think college is necessary. I feel like people use it to make it seem as if they're doing something. Because a lot of people go to college and don't even know what they want to do. A lot of people go to college and come out and still don't know what they want to do. So I don't think it's 100% necessary.
Is college necessary? Well, some of the points I'm about to bring up aren't really go in the category of necessary. It's just I feel like everybody should experience. Like, I feel like everyone should go to college for like the people, like opportunities, events,
like to network.
Nah, like experiences, like moments in time, like something that you can never get back, like something you're always gonna look back on with your friends. Like everybody always wants that. Oh, me and my friends did this, or like that great experience with friends. Like you can never get that back. I feel like going to college helps open those doors to meeting so many new people and like having connections that aren't available in your hometown.
So, I think that college isn't really necessary, as Kai just said, but it's a great chance to not only network, but sort of grow as an individual. You know, you could be in a more diverse, well, in some cases, you can be in a more diverse campus than you were, say, in high school, or say in high school you were really to yourself. You get the you get a chance to sort of socialize and connect with people and sort of grow as an individual, as someone who, I don't know, maybe didn't go to college and just went to community college because they sort of stayed in the same area around the same people, so they might not have grown as much.
College is not even more so necessary as far as education. College is more so necessary as far as discipline. Because college is really all discipline, because you don't got, it's not high school where you got people babysitting you. It's more so, if you're going to do your work, you're going to do your work. If you're going to go to class, you're going to go to class. But education-wise, no, it's not. Because a lot of brilliant people that didn't go to college, and you can learn more as far as living life. Like Malcolm X didn't go to college. Doing debate with Harvard people and all these people that was quote-unquote geniuses. He was killing them in them debates, and he never went to college. He just read books. If you read books and take in the information, you could be as smart as anybody that go to college, if not smarter, if you add those books with street smarts. Ain't nothing more educational than life itself.
I agree with what he's saying, because I feel like you don't go to college 100% for education. Like, I feel like more than anything, I've grown up. I really don't think I've learned much, like, academic-wise. Like,
The fuck has you been doing?
No, I feel like I've been growing up more. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not, obviously you're there to get your education, but I feel like you're also there to, like, meet new people, like, learn more about yourself, figure out what you really want to do. That's why people end up, like, dropping out, because sometimes they find out that's not what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So college is a time to learn about yourself and about other people. But I would recommend it because, as Armel said, there's some geniuses that didn't go to college, like Bill Gates and things like that. Dropped out. But he was barely there.
Pause. Bill Gates went to college. He dropped out. He went to Harvard.
I don't know, but I think they just said that.
As I was saying, I don't have $1 million idea like Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you all have $1 million idea like Microsoft, but unless you have $1 million idea or something to sell or some fantastic new method to cook rice or something, I really believe that you should go to college, because
that would sell.
Yeah, it would. To be honest, I feel like there's certain fields where college is necessary. Like I don't trust someone that's a brain surgeon that didn't go to college. Like you know what I'm saying? Or like you want to be an accountant and you want to work for a multi-million-dollar corporation. I really don't think that having a high school diploma is really going to help you. Certain things, but for the most part, I don't believe it's necessary. Like
basically, college puts you in like a box. Saying like it puts you in a box. Like people that want to be. So let's say someone wants to be a model. They go to college because they feel like, well, I'm supposed to do this, but they really want to be a model though. But they're in college, like doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And like staying in college is gonna make you feel like, okay, I'm never gonna actually be a model because it's not for me. I'm just gonna go get my education and do whatever. You're gonna end up doing some dumb shit you don't even want to do.
Kind of counter what Armel said. Like, yeah, it's possible to not go to college and be successful, but we all know, like, we all know students our age. If no one's there to like not tell us to go to work or like be disciplined in most situations, we're not gonna do it in most situations. If someone's not like, all right, we gotta go to class. All right, I gotta do all this homework. Like, if you're just out there on your own, most situations, and you see it, like people, like the numbers tell you, like you're gonna fail most times in life. But like being in the environment, even though there's people who go to college and still fail at the same time, but like being in that environment, I think you have more of a chance to be successful.
I feel like being in a college environment is sort of like a teaser to like being on your own completely. You're still surrounded with, it's like step by step. In high school, you're literally surrounded with a super strict, well, compared to college, a super strict schedule where you have adults guiding you through that section of your life, telling you to go to class, helping you with, you know, everyday things. It's a little less restrictive where you have to sort of use your own self-motivation and discipline to basically strive for success. You're still with it. You're still in a group of students that are trying to do the same thing. So it just gets less and less restrictive. And I feel like that's a major step into being on your own in life.
But when you go to college, there's more hoes. And girls be wild. So like, what you mean?
That has to do with it. That has to do with it. Yeah,
if you ask men like why they decided to go to that school, it's probably because
if
of, like,
someone decided to go
video.
to college for hoes,
Not the
they have a
only
problem.
reason,
That's not the
but
only
like
reason.
I'm pretty
That's the
sure
problem.
that it
Hey,
was implemented.
No, every college has hoes. You don't go to a specific school.
Like there's levels to it. Like
Yeah, I mean, cause when I went to Penn State, I saw some Kim Kardashian type white girls. I lie to you not. I went to a camp. I went to a freaking football camp. Like it was a summertime. It wasn't even class in session.
right.
So that's how I know. Like I was like, yo,
And like
it must be crazy here.
my man's Alec was trying to get me to go up to West Virginia to visit one of my friends, and like I was kind of reluctant because like I know those hoes are ugly, so like I don't really want to go there.
Back to
That's
me.
exactly what
Like those girls aren't really attractive, so
Okay,
like, I don't
well,
want to go there.
that opens up a new thing. Like, okay, college is also about like experimenting and figuring out what you like and what you don't like and whatever.
Yeah.
And like, cause you're meeting so many people, but it's like honestly, people say college is a place to find relationships, and
It's fun though, huh?
Who said that?
Who said
people
that?
no people think like when you go to college,
Like senior year when it's like, all right,
because
I'm out
freshman
this
year
joint.
everyone's just a hoe.
Yeah.
We're getting off topic.
I'm not gonna lie. Romance is kind of a big part of your life when you're younger.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I don't know. That might be kind of important. At this age, sexuality is a big thing, and you need to learn how to conduct yourself in an appropriate manner. And I feel like college may help you.
If you don't really know what you want to do, I wouldn't recommend you go to college because like you're just gonna blow that 30 to 40K for your first year or two. Come back home, it's like, yo, that's crazy.
That's why I don't understand people go to college with.
Because it's just a thing to do.
That's why I don't get people go to college with like an undefined major, because if you're gonna do that, you might as well just do community college.
College, alright, this for the dope boys. College is definitely not necessary, like at all, zero, nothing, because it's really high school, but 2.0. The only thing is the classes are harder. There's more people on campus. The drawings are way better than high school. They thicker and all that beautiful. So my thing is like, alright, bruh. Some of the people that literally done changed the world forever, making the world like a better place, quote unquote. Bill Gates, he didn't graduate. Steve Jobs, he didn't graduate. Like, that's just, Steve Jobs created Apple, almost like a hundreds of $1 billion company. Literally created Apple or whatnot, made it what it is today, and he didn't graduate college. Just think about that. And people gonna say, well, he's special, he's one in a billion or whatnot, but ain't that what we all strive for? Is to be one in a billion? Do anybody wake up saying, I'm gonna just be a regular person every day and just want to be like the next guy, the next woman? No, nigga, you wanna. So my thing is, it's not necessary. P. Diddy, no matter what you say, even if he's a rapper or whatnot, he's a genius at what he does. Like, you can't put another person. There's no other person on this world that's done what P. Diddy has done. There's no other person that's done what Dr. Dre has done. There's no other person that's done what Will Smith has done. Like I said with the Malcolm X thing, who else has gone from has done what he's done? Like, come on, man. So my whole thing is like, it's gonna be people that's gonna tell you, if you want to be an engineer, if you want to be this and that, go to college, which is cool, but that's not all. That's not what life is. The most amazing people on earth, they didn't go to college. So if you want to be a regular person,
Jesus.
go be a regular person.
Well,
I disagree with like 60% of what he said. Cause
Where'd you get that
number
statistic from?
Where'd you get 60%?
First of all, college is not high school 2.0 at all. College and high school are two completely different things.
Yeah,
Like
I didn't really do anything in college, in high school.
Yeah, college is like you actually have to try. High school, you can bullshit through the whole thing, and if you plagiarize in college, you can get kicked out. If
In
you
high
do
school,
it's not the same.
Because
at all.
because there's no money behind it. But if you go to high school and you plagiarize, you will fail. You will fail.
Not technically.
I did it for 4 years.
It definitely. But the thing is,
college is not really necessary depending on what you want to do. But if you have no idea, I feel like it might be a good decision to go because, yeah.
I think that college is necessary if you know what you want to do. It takes a degree to get there because some jobs, they just need a degree. If you just want to make money, you don't give a fuck what you do. I mean, there's jobs that you really don't need to go to college for. Like, for example, there's the trash man in New York. The niggas, they make $100,000 for taking out trash. So, I mean, there's jobs that you can do. If you don't know what you want to do,
you could drive.
Unlike I believe you shouldn't go because it's just going to be a waste of your time. You can figure out what you want to do in the meantime, and you need to get money. Some people need to get money immediately. They just need money ASAP. Well, there's jobs outside of college that you don't need to go to. But for certain degrees, most people, you do need to go to college.
College is really not necessary. Because it's even a lot of people in college that don't need to be in college. Yo, if you do art class, why are you in college? The best artists, they perfect their craft outside of college because art is not something that a teacher could say, well, if you don't get these requirements, you're not a good artist. If you want to be an artist, yo, go be outside the subway, sing, go draw shit and let me see. You don't need to go pay $100,000 to be a good artist. That's natural, that's life. You trying to be a doctor? You trying to be a lawyer or something like that? Why are you going to college? Stop wasting your time, man.
You always hear adults talking about how like they're still paying off loans well into like their 40s or 50s and stuff. I was like, that's crazy. Nobody wants to be in that situation. But like at the same time, there's so many doors, moments, experiences that you go through, people that you meet in college. Like you can't replace that. So like every person is different. As long as you know what you're doing in life, like just do you.